Well, also new at 10, an 81-year-old woman was attacked and robbed at her Alief apartment complex, and the suspect is a convicted murderer.
Despite a 20-year prison sentence, Benny Simmons was paroled after serving just 2 years. ABC 13's Luke Jones is live with the case that has a lot of people confused and scratching their heads.
Yeah, Simmons just turned 18 today, so the murder case all played out in juvenile court. And granted, things are a bit different over there, but usually not this different. So in Texas, juvenile murder suspects have to serve at least 10 years of their sentence before they get parole, and yet this guy was granted parole after just 2 years. Just 3 months after his parole on capital murder and aggravated robbery charges. Then 17-year-old Benny Simmons is accused of attacking an 81-year-old woman in the parking lot of her Alief apartment complex. April 3rd, police say he was after the woman's car keys, allegedly ripping them from a lanyard around her neck, knocking her to the ground, and sending her to the hospital. April 16th, he's arrested and booked on an aggravated robbery charge. And yet, given his past murder conviction, some question why he was free to begin with.
Seriously? How could this have happened?
Legal analyst Brian Weiss, just as perplexed as other attorneys we consulted.
I had never heard of anything quite like this in 45 years as a criminal defense attorney.
September 2022, when Simmons is just 15, he's convicted of capital murder and aggravated robbery. Unlike in many capital murder cases, he's tried as a juvenile, not an adult.
And that was really the first domino that fell.
Court records in Simmons' pending robbery case show Judge Leah Shapiro sentenced him to 20 years in the Texas Juvenile Justice Department, just half the maximum sentence of 40. Even so, under state law, any juvenile convicted of capital murder has to serve at least 10 years of their sentence before they're eligible for parole. Because juvenile records are sealed, we don't have access to key details, like when the murder occurred and how long Simmons was jailed prior to his conviction. We do know that December 30th, Simmons was given his walking papers, released on parole just 2 years and 3 months after his conviction.
Remember, we're not talking about jaywalking. We're not talking about narcotics. We're talking about capital murder.
And because Simmons was out on parole, should he be convicted of this latest robbery, that parole gets revoked, and then he has to then serve out what's left of his 20-year sentence. Now, we've been calling Simmons his listed attorney multiple times today, have not heard back from him. We also asked the district attorney's office about this case. They tell us they're looking into it. Reporting live tonight, Luke Jones, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.